when a rookie QB or a rookie player goes into the NFL, it is very, very rare. And so obviously we do all these with Bryce Young. We're about to do it with Caleb Williams. It's very rare for these rookies to end up being NFL ready.
Correct.
So, although I do talks whatever about whoever, I just want to put that out there. But yes, I don't expect anybody to just be NFL ready. And when they are, it's great, but I'd like to give Caleb Williams another year, but I do want to talk about Caleb Williams and Justin Fields. Well, I mean, obviously, almost really though, their stats are kind of comparable. Justin Fields has a really good defense, but he's still been able to kind of lead the offense, just what they need to do to win. But Caleb, in 2 games, he's 1 for 1. Win and loss. He's a 56% completion percentage, 267 passing yards, no touchdowns, and 2 picks.
Do me a favor. All right, hold on, stop. Hold on.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, MJ.
Is this them this year, or this is
them as of this season, like the first 2 games?
So right now, this is this year, yes. So right now, this is Justin Fields' 4th year. Right? Well, no, you can keep it. Like we can keep. I'm not going all crazy with that. Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. This is Caleb Williams, or excuse me, this is Justin Fields' 4th year, correct, Connor? Correct. MJ. Hey, MJ. Never mind, I can't say it. Caleb Williams. This is what, his 1st year, correct? Obviously.
Yeah. Oh no, primero.
So hold on. Time out. So we're comparing a quarterback. Hold on. We're comparing a quarterback that's had 4 years of NFL experience to all the hype, all the painted nails, all the blah blah blah. We're comparing like that these 2 quarterbacks. One has 4 years of NFL experience, starting NFL experience, mind you, with a quarterback who only has 2 games.
But both of them were in Chicago.
And
one of them has a way better situation.
Hold on, I'm not.
But we're gonna get into it.
I don't disagree with that. Actually, I don't disagree with that. And you're alluding to it. One has been pressured on. I think it was like 44% of his dropbacks. And last week against the Texans. And this is a shout out to the Bears defense, actually, because the only reason why the Bears were even in that game was because of their defense. I think it was I can't remember the 42 attempts. I think there was like 36 that there was pressure on. Some insane stat like that. So
that's not correct, by the way, because they totaled all of the pressures. It was not 36 dropbacks he was pressured. It was 36 total pressures. Meaning there were.
I said 42. I think it was a 42 pass attempts and 36 pressures on 42 pass attempts.
Okay, sorry. I saw a lot of people overreacting incorrectly to that stat. So,
yeah. So 42. I think it was 42 pass attempts and 36 pressures on those 42 attempts, or whatever he had. So saying that, MJ, you're all over that. You want to talk so much shit right there. I love it. I love it.
So many Bears fans overreacting. It was only half of his attempts. So there were it was only 20 actual attempts where he was pressured. Literally half of his attempts, he was not pressured at all.
Well, no, next gen stats. Look at next gen.
Yes, Bruce, I know. It's 36 total pressures. That doesn't mean it's 6 snaps. So what I'm saying, right. What I'm saying is half of his snaps, he was perfectly fine.
Well, obviously, because he'd be handing the ball off. I'm fucking with you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
By the way, I have Justin Fields' first 2 games pulled up, and they're pretty similar looking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. I
was getting
baby girl.
All right, my bad.
Baby girl. Okay, well, Justin Fields 2-0. He's got a 70%, just shy of 70% completion percentage, 273 passing yards, only 6 above Caleb. a touchdown and no picks. You can say that this defense helps. Justin Fields will be announced to start. He is officially announced a starter when Russell Wilson comes back, which means the Bears will have to send the Steelers a 4th-round draft pick for the next draft because it was a conditional pick. So,
which is awesome. I'm cool with that.
Now, my question is, based on what you've seen, Bruce, and I definitely want you to speak on this first.
Yeah,
based on what you've seen as a Bears fan and everything, do you regret sending Justin to Pittsburgh, or do you regret him leaving? I mean, how do you think putting Justin Fields in the situation Caleb Williams is now would be any different if it was?
Good question. Honestly, well put. All right. I'm not going to go into. I'm going to try not to go into crazy Chicago Bears fan talk. I want to look at this from a very logical perspective because I figured this question was going to come up tonight on the show. All right. So first of all, would I make anything different? No, I would not. I would. Nice. I would not change anything at all. We live in a society of quick reactions and quick I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. Understandably so. Unfortunately, Justin Fields, he was put in a position he did well in college. He was a Heisman winner. Scouts called him a generational talent, and I mean, people way smarter than I am. Obviously so. Even Jack, I'll even give our own Jack Gaffney a shout out too, because even Jack said that like he's a stud. That's a can't miss. All right. So that being said, I'm not changing anything. I think that he is put in a position to God, and I'm starting to agree with this guy a lot more. I think that we are in a position. I say we. I think that the Bears are in a position that you have a general manager who is very smart. He's done a very good job of surrounding him with skill position talent. Defensively, they're a good defensive team. However, not put anything in front of him. Guard, center, guard. The interior line in the offense has been brutal. Yeah, Bates is hurt. That sucks. But regardless, it doesn't help. You also have a 5th-round pick starting at one of your tackle positions. And while, he's serviceable, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, you see what the Lions did and how the Lions built their team. The Lions built their team from the inside out. So I'm not mad about it. I'm not going against anything. The only thing Justin Fields can do better than Caleb Williams is elude pressure. And that's okay. I can understand why. I can understand the fact that people be like, "Oh, well, then wouldn't you want that?" No, that's not what I want, because in the NFL you have to be able to throw in the pocket and read things in the pocket to win in the NFL. But man, dude, panic level. So that's another thing I want to touch on. Where's the panic level in the city of Chicago right now? And me personally. You would have to be an absolute fucking clown if you weren't freaking out right now. A little bit. All right. So I'll put it like that. As somebody who was like, Truth Bisky, and somebody who was actually like semi-pumped when we got Justin Fields, and I like talking shit and, whatever with Justin Fields, hearing that we got the first pick, first quarterback, whatever, like, yeah, I'm excited. But what I've seen right now, what I don't want to happen to Caleb Williams, though, is for him to be in a position to be constantly looking down. And what I mean by that is when not looking up the field at the receivers that are open, instead being freaked out and seeing ghosts and watching the offensive line break down in front of you. That way you're not getting smacked. So that way you're running around. I don't want that to happen to him. And unfortunately, right now, it could be a position that we could be seeing that with him. Is he smart enough not to do that? Hopefully so. But I don't know, man. Like, what sucks right now though is you got an offensive line that's not very good. He has the 8th best in the NFL release time. He does a good job with that. I think he knows he can read defense as well. His accuracy is a question mark, but I also think it's because of happy feet. because of his offensive line. I really think that. But no. So to go back to the original question and point, would I change anything? No, I'm not taking Justin Fields over Caleb Williams. Not ever. Not now. Not ever.
I don't disagree. I think it would have taken way more moves than the Bears were willing to make in order to keep Justin Fields and get away with it. They would have had to fire all of their coaches. They would have had to completely reset everything.
Should have gotten Harbaugh. Sorry, MJ. I'm going to say it. Should have gotten fucking Harbaugh.
I will say there is a world where Jim Harbaugh coaches Justin Fields and it works, which I know makes Kenny want to scream a lot. And I'll bring that up later. But I think it's very possible. Also, I'd like to say Aaron Rodgers always looks good in green, and he's the greatest thrower of football you will ever see. But
I saw that.
Yeah, I just have to Caleb Williams is better than Justin Fields. He will always be better than Justin Fields. The situation is horrible. If a situation can ruin Bryce Young, then it can at least make Caleb Williams look worse than he is. He's not bad.
Please stop. I gotta stop you there because we have gone on record and everybody knows that Caleb Williams has the greatest situation of any rookie quarterback ever. Yes, he has one of the greatest
from a skill position spot. Yes,
he has one of the greatest positions going into a team ever as a rookie quarterback. Ever.
Line begs to differ, brother.
Ever.
Yeah.
We weren't saying that. We weren't saying that before the season. What did I say?
I did.
Hindsight is 2020.
Brother, oh my God!
I was preaching.
Hindsight is 2020.
Was that Sai or was that Tanner that said that?
That was Sai.
Thank you.
Tanner can't hear me.
You're welcome, Bruce.
Oh, he doesn't know what we're talking about.
Preaching that their offensive line was cheeks.
Braxton Jones, hello? I can't even tell you who's on that offensive line. That's how
Darnell Wright is the only functioning human on that line.
No one else on the line can function.
Jenkins is their best offensive lineman.
Jenkins, Jones, they're all bums. It don't
Never
matter.
Well,
but anyway,
can I?
All right, so go ahead. Finish what you're saying, Connor.
Oh, I was gonna say something else about Caleb Williams, but it was another question. But if you're gonna say something about the topic, you can go ahead.
Oh, let's go, Bree. No, what?
I want to talk about something else real quick because I do want to get into the rant. After the loss against the Texans, Caleb Williams wanted nothing to do with C.J. Stroud giving him any type of
bullshit
influence or anything. It was he the pain and nail king didn't want anything to do with the offensive 2023 offensive rookie of the year. What do you think about that?
You're part of the typical national crowd that thinks they know what they're talking about with this. That's not true whatsoever. There was frustration with Caleb Williams about the game. That's all it was. He was pissed off about losing. When was the last time you walked up to somebody and after losing a hard-fought game and you played like shit, got your ass absolutely handed to you because you were getting hit by fucking everyone, and then you were like, all right, let's go. Good game, man. Yeah. You're not going to be happy and you're not going to smile. What should you do? Smile? No, he was fine. He listened to what he had to say. He did the right thing. He was fine. Can I tell you, dude, the things that I said to people after games when I lost?
No,
it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So that being said, everything he said.
I heard the stuff you said to me when I lost.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I heard the stuff you said to me when I lost. I want to hear what you said when you lost.
So during during his presser this week, he even said that I appreciate everything that he said. That was blah blah blah. Moved on. C.J. Stroud said the same thing. He's like, hey, I wasn't trying to go big guy on him or whatever. He's gonna be a great quarterback. Blah blah. Moved on. Done. So the narrative that people want to put out there is he's a painted nails, cocky, blah 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 type guy. When that's not the case whatsoever. Every single person on that football team likes him. Every single media person that I've had the opportunity to talk to, and that's not many, but every person I've had the opportunity to talk to, they said he's a really good dude. He always answers every question on and off the record. He's just a nice guy. So this whole narrative about him being like a prima donna and all that shit needs to stop.